Darren, this story seems to be moving very, very quickly. What does this mean now that this has been finalized?
So the key here is that the June 3rd meeting is canceled, and the reason it's canceled is there's no reason to sever the ownership of the Sterling. The NBA wants this deal to go through. It will go through, and the only way it goes through is if the Sterlings cannot be severed, hand off the deal to Ballmer, and so this will allow everything to go through. The key here for the NBA to be able to do this was, as part of this agreement, Shelley Sterling and the trust, with Shelley as the sole trustee, has agreed to indemnify the league from any lawsuits, including from Donald, and agree not to sue the league in the future, meaning that if Donald Sterling is indeed going to file this suit, then it appears like he will, according to his lawyer, he is now essentially suing his wife, Shelley, because she is now going to pay for the costs and potential damages should the NBA, say, lose to Donald Sterling. So that is one key that why the NBA can proceed as fast as it has. The other thing is Donald Sterling is still banned from the league for life, and the NBA still contends that he owes them $2.5 million for his fine.
All right, so just to make it clear for people who are just joining us right now, the $2 billion sale to Steve Ballmer, you're saying that the way it's been worded and the way it's going to go forward, the NBA at this point really has nothing left to do but just to get the Board of Governors to give Ballmer the okay, and then they would be done with the Sterlings. Is that correct?
Right. The Board of Governors has to approve Steve Ballmer as the owner. Listen, they've already vetted him through when he was going to buy the Kings or wanted to buy the Kings. This deal that won't have any financing problems. He's worth $20 billion. They can get this done relatively quickly. And even if Donald Sterling sues in this case, the league is comfortable with going through with the transaction because the league is now protected against lawsuits because of Shelley and her promise made to the league.
Now, let me ask you this, Darren, because some of this news was news coming in today that he perhaps, Donald Sterling, that is, had Alzheimer's for the past 3 to 5 years. Was that a big hurdle for Shelley Sterling to get over? Because she obviously knew this, and so she was going forward knowing that whatever was in that trust protected her to sell the team because of this mental capacity or incapacity.
Yeah, we learned, Ramon and I learned yesterday that this existed and that they were going to execute this, and they were able to take Donald out of having to sign the agreement because of this. Now, Donald's lawyer, Max Bleacher, says that there's ambiguity here, and they do not think that he's mentally incapacitated. So that argument, could still be there. But again, what's enabling this to proceed, and I'm surprised it happened as fast as it did, but Shelley really wants to sell this team, is that, she says, hey, if my husband sues the league, then I'm going to pick up the costs here. And that's why this thing has proceeded as it has. We thought that there were going to be many more hurdles, but I think this is the best scenario for the league right now. You never know. We still don't know what Donald Sterling is going to do tonight.